Good morning, guys. I woke up and it was a beautiful sunny day, so I thought this would be a good time to give you a tour of our yard. Show you all what's going on here. It's pretty crazy, I gotta tell you. I got a lot of stuff growing out here now, but I love it. I just think it's so much fun. And we've got a lot of wildlife too. There's birds and bees and butterflies, praying mantis, ladybugs, all kinds of action happening in here. Cats. We're still fighting the cats. Over here I do have to repair our bird feeder. I think I'm going to do a plate because the piece that I used before was plastic and it was old and cracked and we had a storm and everything, so I think it just took its toll on it. So I'm going to try to replace that and fix it up for the birds, because right now the bird babies, well, I just scared them because I moved, but there's one. They're having to eat on the driveway. Here we go. See, they're all up there waiting for me to leave. They're like, we're trying to come down to breakfast, but you're standing in the way. Michael, you want to give us a tour of what we have going on? We've got the flowers.
My gourd.
Oh yeah, the gourd, of course.
A couple of the melon patch over here.
Melon patch.
This is what the birds planted for us. A couple sunflowers.
Oh yeah.
In fact, they planted some under the feeder there too, some sunflowers.
Yeah, we got random sunflowers happening now.
Those Russian mammoths they look like they want to bloom, but
they got to get taller first. They're not quite mature. I got Mexican beauty, or wait, autumn beauties, Mexican sunflowers.
Yeah. Autumn beauties, Mexican beauties, Hayos.
That one's going off. Beautiful. This is where the praying mantis were hanging out. I really like this one too. That one's quite nice.
What are you going to do about your roses being the wrong color? Plant more?
Oh yeah, I should tell you about that. My roses are starting to bud, so I've got, well, this is supposed to be Origold, which is a yellow rose, and then this is Double Delight, like a strawberries and cream, and then this is Miss All-American Beauty, which is supposed to be a hot pink rose. I hope it's going to make it. It looks like it's getting some new growth, so that's good. But it got eaten really badly several weeks ago, and I had to put some Bear on it for roses, so it's like fertilizer and insect repellent, so I hope that one pulls through. Double Delight. Oh, cute. So this one was supposed to be Origold, a bright sunny yellow rose, and clearly it is not. It's pink. So now I'm not sure what kind it is. So the company that sold to Walmart, I think, maybe got their packaging mixed up with the type of roses they were selling. I don't know.
What kind of scam is that, you know?
I know. You buy it, it's supposed to be one thing and then something
later.
Totally different. I don't know. I mean, it's pink, so I'm not complaining. It's nice. It's taken off, so at least it's going. Look at this sunflower, is quite lovely. Little low profile, chunky one. Nice and healthy.
Should I get a frame for this? This thing is getting too big for its own weight, I think.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to when they first start. But I didn't listen, did I? Now look.
There'll be a fight between the gourd and the...
I know, the gourd's like going places. This thing's got a mind of its own. Look, it's reaching out here.
Yeah, wrap it around your sunflower.
It's grabbing my sunflower, my little one.
Leave it.
What?
Yes.
It's
got plenty of sunflower.
holding on to its... Look at that one. That one's going for this one up here now. My flower bed's doing good. I've got all kinds of zinnias and cosmos. The cosmos I had to stake because of the storms we were having. They really, I guess they don't have a deep root system, I'm guessing, because they really like leaned over pretty easily. And they're also quite wispy and tall, so they didn't fare too well in the storm. But they're still doing okay. And then these seem to be doing okay over here. The birds are waiting for their food bowl. I better go to Ross and see if I can find one for them, like a nice little decorative one. And then zinnias. All zinnias, marigolds. Bees are loving it. As I get onto this side, I don't know, well, I have zinnias planted, but I'm not sure what some of the other ones are because they were a wildflower mix. So there's some surprises coming up. And at this end of my flower bed, I actually have more tomatoes because they didn't have a home and I kind of just had to put them somewhere. So they took off here. They're flourishing quite nicely now. So in the center here, this is Michael's melon patch. He's got watermelon and honeydew. And then we've got tomatoes here. These aren't doing too well in this area for some reason, but these are doing really well. And from the birds eating right up here, or right, well, used to be there, now we have sunflowers growing in there too. So also it's funny because the birds get inside here and they walk around under here, so it's like, you know, they make a little cage for themselves. There's another random sunflower from the birds eating. And then I have my lily kois here, which have grabbed onto the chicken wire. But something's eating them out here. I need to take care of that. Yeah, gotta watch that. We got bugs like crazy.
Look at this one here. Show them this one. The very special one.
Yes, this is our special one. It's a weed that just happened to get right in with my flowers here. I'm not sure how it did that.
Well, your other one died, so maybe it, like you say, it transplanted itself.
Yeah, I had another one that was in a pot, but I don't know. I don't know if I took care of it very well. It didn't like the pot, I can tell you that. So I guess maybe weeds just like to, you know, they like to be in the wild. They don't want to be planted. So yeah, this one is doing nicely with the rest of my flowers here. That butterfly is loving that sunflower. Been hanging out there for a while. Over here's my dragon fruit, and when I first got it, it was just this one little stalk here. So that's all it was, and now it has all this other action happening here, which is really exciting because I would love to have dragon fruit one day, but it needs a friend, and you have to hand pollinate. So we'll see if I actually get my own dragon fruit or not. I might just be growing a cactus. My night blooming jasmine has some new growth on it. That's good. It really liked all the rain that it was getting. I like the natural rainwater best. You know, because the stuff from the tap is, well, chlorinated and who knows what else in there. This large pot we got from Costco a while back. So I've got two different types of basil growing. Culinary basil, which are these, like more of the purple tones up there. And then the sweet basil, which are the regular ones, which I've got that giant sweet basil I'm growing in there. Too, in the vegetable bed. I have hot chili peppers. We got different kinds, so I'm not sure which is which, but we've got different types of chili peppers growing there. The starts for them anyway. And then this is just something that kind of randomly happened. I was trying an experiment of growing dates, just like medjool dates, right? And so I have them, here we go, in like little peat pots like this. And all of a sudden I tried to pick up one of the pots because I was moving this stuff around. And then it had grown in. It didn't have any shoots coming out of the soil yet, but it had rooted down because, you know, I guess trees grow down before they grow up, right? So it had dug right down and I couldn't pick up the pot. So anyway, I had to salvage that and plant them in here, which they finally shooted up. So there we go. Yes, 3 medjool dates. So I'm excited to see what happens with those. I got my Belinda's Dream pink rose over there. Look at it. Oh, it's got 2 buds on it actually. This one, that one's going to be looking good later on, and then this one has just started. Meyer lemon and Tahitian lime. The butterflies seem to really be attracted to citrus. They really love hanging out right around here, so that sunflower seems to be their favorite to sit on right next to these. Oh, the Meyer lemon has new growth down here. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay. Fantastic. I've got pineapples, which I haven't got to show you guys yet anyway, but I'm growing these from regular pineapple tops that you get in the store, and look, it's been in here for, I don't know, like maybe a month, and it's got new growth down here. Because these will get all brown and die, right? But then it shoots out the new growth. So it's got actually new growth on both sides here, which is awesome. That means it is doing well. And then this one actually is growing, because that one's missing the center, so that's why it's dying. But this one is putting out new shoots in the center because it still had it. This is a Maui Gold, and that one is from Oahu. These are my portulacas. I hope there's nothing under there. Every time I pick up a pot, I'm like, ooh, God, I hope there's not a centipede or something. I will freak out. Look at this is Michael's melon. He's got honeydew and watermelon mixed in here, but this one is a honeydew. Look at that. It's like the size of a baseball. There's that butterfly again. poking its proboscis into my sunflower. Oh, bee. I wasn't having that. Our banana tree is kind of leaning. It's got some bananas started right on, let's see, yeah, there you go. See, so they're quite heavy, and so that one stalk just behind it there is leaning over our walkway. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I guess I'm going to have to, I don't know, create some kind of little stand to help hold that stalk up while it's growing its bananas. Down here next to our vegetable bed, we have our 5-gallon buckets, which are holding more basil. Along the wall we have papaya, but the papaya and the banana were already here when we moved in, so we didn't plant those or anything. But down between the papaya, Michael has some squash and more melons, melon vines growing. So there you guys go. That's an overview of what is happening in my garden. It is a little bit crazy. I gotta get out here and do some weeding now that it's finally nice. And what's awesome is almost every single thing in here was planted from seed. So it was very inexpensive to make all this happen. The only items that I didn't get from seed were like my roses, which came like from bare roots. And then, let's see, well, those were only $5 each anyway from Walmart. Oh, and then my citrus over on this side in the pots, I got those. But otherwise, just about everything else was from seed. And I love how it's turned into this crazy wild cottage garden. We're on our way to Keawakapu Beach. Nice day. Can't wait to get out there. We're here at Keawakapu. So it's been a long time since I've done a favorites video or an empties video. I want to do both of those coming up here real soon. But I guess I can do a favorite product of the day. This Desert Essence Lip Rescue with tea tree oil. I love this stuff. And I know some people don't like the smell of tea tree oil, but for me, it triggers a memory that I had when I was a teenager of always being up at the river, laying out, because I used to use this stuff back then. So it totally triggers that memory of just like lazy days spent up at the river, rafting and laying out and hanging out with my best friend. And if she's watching, hi Bethia, I know she watches some of my videos. But yes, this totally triggers good memories of being a kid. Ah, it just smells so good. I would like to know from you guys, do you have a certain scent that triggers good memories for you? And if so, what is that scent and what are those memories? If you want to share, I would love to hear. Alright, that's all for the beach. We've got to head out. I've got to go get some water at the store. We didn't bring anything with us. We're on South Key Road.
Oh, High Tech opened up here? When did that happen?
Oh, I think I saw that in the news.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I used to work, or for that company. We're on our way to Walmart, and Michael was talking about this whole area over here. Like they're doing all kinds of construction back there, and so they're making it a Target, and it's going to be a huge shopping center.
Yeah, besides Target, there's going to be all this other retail space back here. So
I'm excited to see when it all gets done.
Yeah,
I'll have a new place to take you guys. We're in Whole Foods. I forgot that we needed taco stuff. Tacos are pretty much, yeah, I'd say that's my favorite thing to have for lunch. Yeah, I like those.
Okay.
Okay, use that as our filling. Do we have everything else? Oh, there's our friend's cooler, Choco Pops. They finally got new packaging. Look how pretty it is. Yeah, nice.
Larry,
oh,
Christy.
Lava Flow. There we go, that's them. Hey, see, I've showed you guys them at the swap meet. You miss going to the movies?
Nope. I used to really enjoy it, but yeah, not anymore. There's too many cell phone texting, talking, throwing stuff. People bringing in Chinese takeout. I'm just like, Hey, you know, people dropping aluminum cans on the floor. I'm like, okay, you snuck in your candy or whatever, but, you know, drop your aluminum can on the
Sneak it
floor.
out.
Yeah, sneak it out, please.
You sneak it in, sneak it out.
I should talk. I did that once. Guinea pigs, $19.99 each.
I don't see any. They must have sold out.
Oh man, they sold out so quick they couldn't even take the sign down in time. Maybe, should we go in and see if they got one in there?
Well, they didn't have guinea pigs. We like to look at them once in a while. But you know what I haven't mentioned in a video yet? Well, I mentioned like before we went on our trip about the moose, how she passed away, and you know, they were elderly, and guinea pigs only live to, well, on average about 5 years or so. But she was elderly and it was her time. Unfortunately, it's always sad no matter what, right? But then Mitzi was being watched by our friend Maka, who got a guinea pig while we were traveling, and then they became friends, and then when we came back, we didn't want to separate them. So that's what happened, is Mitzi's still kicking, she's still over there hanging out with her friend Pebbles. Yeah. So it's the dynamic duo of Mitzi and Pebbles. So we just felt like, since Mitzi's old best friend, the moose, passed away, that I didn't want to separate her from another friend. I just, you know, I miss her, but I just felt like it was a better thing for her.
Yeah, keep them together.
I kind of want a hedgehog after seeing the National Geographic picture. But they don't sell hedgehogs out here.
I don't think you can have them in Hawaii. There's certain
a lot
animals.
of things, yeah, we can't have.
What else?
I don't know, maybe
Chickens?
capybaras? Actually, I really want a capybara. That would be like unbelievably awesome. And then the capybara could have its own pets, a couple of guinea pigs. And then the guinea pigs could have their own pets.
What would
a couple
the guinea pigs
of
have?
hedgehogs.
What do hedgehogs eat?
I don't know.
Don't they eat insects or something?
Well, I bet someone out there has hedgehogs. Tell me about it. In fact, I want to know about your animals. What do you got out there? I know I got lots of dog lovers, cat lovers.
Lizards.
Lizard lovers.
Lizard lovers.
Tell me what you got.